So there's a story that I recently heard about value. I thought it was a really great story to talk about value and to kind of explain what value looks like. And I think it's very applicable to the handyman industry. So there was some reel or something like that one of my friends was watching. And basically this guy was handing out all these gold strips, right? He was out in town square passing out these gold strips to complete strangers. Well, he knew that these gold strips, they cost, or they were valued at about $100 per strip. So he was passing these out to random strangers, like, hey, would you like a gold strip? Would you like a gold strip? Now, obviously, you know, some people took it, right? And he was glad for those people because he's like, wow, okay, great. They just took a $100 gold strip. Good for them. Like, they are $100 richer, right? But then there was also people that were like, no, get away from me, you weirdo, right? And he was also happy with that because he realized that I'm giving these people a $100 gold strip and they're saying no, so I get to keep my $100 gold strip. That's really like what value comes down to, is that when people say no to us, we should actually be happy about that because we actually get to keep our value instead of giving it away. Not everyone is going to see your value and not everyone's going to understand your value. And I think that's a very important thing when you're talking about sales in the handyman industry is value. You need to understand that you are valuable, what you do is valuable, and what you know is valuable. It makes me think of another story. It's like a parable thing. I'm probably going to butcher it because I don't know it exactly right, but you know, there's some siren going off at some nuclear power plant, right? And they've tried, you know, for a while. They can't figure out how to turn this siren off. So they finally call up this guy, and he comes out, and he walks into the nuclear power plant, and he goes to this certain door. He opens the door, and he just flips this switch, and it turns the siren off. And so he gives them a bill, and the bill is $10,000. And they say, that's insane. All you did was you just came in, you flipped a switch, and now you're charging us $10,000? That's ridiculous. So he said, you're right. And he took the invoice back and he scribbled it out and he rewrote it. He said, okay, $1 for flipping the switch and $999 for the knowledge of knowing which switch to flip. That's really what value is. Value is more than what people see. Value is what is unseen. And we need to show that. The only way to really get or portray that value is to actually show it. So at the end of the day, people are going to say no to you. People have said no to me many times in the handyman industry. In my handyman business, you give them a quote, they say no, you feel horrible, right? But at the end of the day, don't be codependent, right? Don't base your value on what other people think about you or whether or not people accept what you're giving them. Just take it for face value that this is the way it is, right? There are many different sects of clients and different types of people. You can look at it as Walmart clients and Bel Air clients, right? I've talked about this before, but you have two different stages, right? And Walmart clients are not going after Bel Air clients, and Bel Air clients are not going after Walmart clients. And that's perfectly fine. Walmart's doing great, Bel Air's doing great. They both have, you know, great profits. They both, you know, have happy clients, but they have different clients. And so it's important to realize that in the handyman industry, there's a lot of people out there, and there's people that are going to say no to your job, your estimate that you're giving them, maybe because you can't get to it quick enough, or maybe because you're charging too much. And that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that because they are someone else's ideal client. There's someone else out there that can help them. But if they want to work with you, then they're going to understand your value and they're going to pay for that value. We were meeting with a client yesterday who we actually got pretty deep into the weeds with, which normally we don't with a client. We actually told him what our hourly rate was and this and that because he was talking about some assembly job. And he's like, wow, like you charge almost $200 an hour. That's crazy. But he told us straight up, he's like, I want to hire you guys because I trust you guys. You guys are honest. You work with integrity. You send out people that are clean, well-spoken, have nice uniforms, have nice trucks. Like, he understands the value, even though he believes that our rates are huge, right? And they are, right? But he understands why they are huge. He understands the value behind that rate. And even after hearing the rate, he still wants to hire us because he understands that he gets what he pays for. Those are the type of clients that you want to attract, is the clients that understand that they get what they pay for at the end of the day. Just to wrap it up, there will always be people that say no to you. There will always be people that deny your services. Don't take it personally. It's business, and there's always another person out there, right? You've heard the saying, there's more fish in the pond, right? So you can go out there, you can find your ideal client, and that's really that's really, at the end of the day, the nuts and bolts of it is finding your ideal clients and working for those ideal clients and not wasting your time with people that aren't your ideal clients. So that's another great thing about this sales process in the Handyman Sales Handbook. We went really deep into this yesterday. Check out day 19. We went really deep into this. And that's what's really great about it is it weeds out your not ideal clients so that you're not wasting your time on your not ideal clients, people that aren't going to hire you, and you're not wasting their time. You're actually spending your time on people who will hire you, people that will value your work. So Handyman Sales Handbook, you can check that out on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below as well. This is day 20 of my 100-day video challenge. Thank you guys for tuning in. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts. Drop me a comment in the comment section below and like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. I know that there's a few people that have been commenting on every single one of these videos, but they aren't subscribed to the channel. So subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a lot. And we will catch you guys on Monday for day 21. Have a good one, guys.